Right. Hello, it is Tulsi. It is around 11, apparently. Oh God. Oh, shit's been crazy. Where do I even start? What was I ranting about last time? Okay, I think the last time I had a confessional with Leanna, and I was talking about how, like, I probably wanted to get Lana out because Lana's a big threat. I think she's the only threat to me personally. No longer my plan. I think Lana is a big threat and the biggest threat to me, but I don't think, with everything that's happened, which I will explain in a moment, I do think I can still beat her in the end. I think it would be close, and it'll depend on how that both of our final performances go for the final two. But I think I could do it, and I can't cut her. Okay. Where we're at right now, we're like 2 hours from elimination, and it should be a 4-2 vote for Maddie to go home because Maddie decided to try and snake me and Lana. Me first, he threw out my name, and that's not cute. And Corey takes no offense to this, but he's like a loyal guard dog to me and Lana because he tells us everything that Maddie is thinking about doing, like, for rounds now, multiple rounds. He's been trying to get us out and has, like, wanted to do something about us. And when Alex got rocked out and then Jasmine quit, that fucked up his plans because the numbers weren't there for it at that time. So now he's trying to get us out because he doesn't think he can beat us at the end. Also, he thought that, like, us two would get together with Bill and Logan and, like, get rid of him. And, like, that's not what was happening at all. But the more that Maddie talks about it, the more it's being manifested because now me, Lana, and Logan are working together, and Corey's, like, with us too, and the four of us are going to vote for Maddie tonight. Corey won immunity, and he gets to pick somebody else to save. Maddie obviously assumes it's going to be him. It's not. It's going to be me. I publicly stole Maddie's 50-50 coin a couple hours ago. How long has it been? It's been a couple hours. And Maddie, like, asked about that in our 4-person group. And he was like, girl, did you really just snatch my 50-50 coin? Laughing emoji. And I was like, with Corey immune and your idol, I just got freaked out, wanted to make sure I was safe. I'm sorry for stealing from you, Maddie. I just got all paranoid. But this is the last round to steal and for the coin, so I figured might as well since we weren't going to use it. And Corey says that he's still, like, chill. Like, he still believes that me and Lana are going to vote for Colin. But now that I've taken the coin and I could have safety, the votes that he was going to try to put on me, he's going to put on Lana instead to take out my number one. So cute. Love that. I already gave Lana the 50-50 coin when me, her, and Corey, our little puppeteers, decided that that's what we're going to do. Corey's going to save me, and then I gave Lana the coin. Even if it doesn't land on safety, we should be fine because it should be 4-2. Even if for some reason Lana gets more vote, like it ends up being 3-3 somehow, like if Logan decides for any reason to not go with us, it's way more likely that somebody on the other side will flip because we won't flip because we'd all be safe if it went to a tie, if it deadlocked, so we're good on that. Oh, by the way, I found an idol. I feel like that happened, like, days ago. I don't even know when that happened. Maybe it was, like, just yesterday. I don't even know if I talked about that in my last, I don't think I talked about it in my last confessional. I think it was after that. But I found an idol. What happened, like, the way that happened is, like, Nicole quoted something that Papa said about, like, episode titles, and people, like, started to think that she was drawing attention to that because there was, like, something happening there. So I was looking at the wiki, and I went through, like, the wiki, like, revision history to see, like, what were the newest changes on there to see if, like, anything had been posted. And there's this, like, word search link for, like, words in the 20s. And so I did that, sent a screenshot, got my getaway car. But yeah, so I haven't told anybody about that. I talked to, like, Leanna, and here's my little getaway car. Isn't it cute? But yeah, I was talking to like Leanna about it. And she was like, "Oh, maybe you could use that to like make a move against Lana if that's your biggest threat. Like, do something about that." Not necessary. The way I need this game to continue is I need it to be Maddie now because Maddie's against me. Colin next because Colin's a threat, and just don't trust him. Maybe he's just too nice, and that's why. Like, I don't know. I just don't. He always tells me things are fine when I don't even tell him about the vote or like voted Kate out and he didn't love that or whatever. And like I know he's with Maddie now. Like they're the little duo now, so and Colin didn't tell me my name was out there or Lana's was out there, so like I mean he's supposed to be voting against us tonight. As far as he knows. So I want Maddie out, then Colin out, then Logan out, and then stick with me, Lana, and Corey for the final 3. If I cut Corey any sooner, I won't get his jury vote, because he would not. Like, if he's been as loyal as he is, and I were to cut him before I absolutely... Like, if he got 3rd, I think he'd be okay. Like, he would understand that at that point. I think it was very interesting that Corey he refused to pick which one of us he was going to save and which one of us had to use the coin. Both of us, like, no matter what, we both should be good. I trust them both. I still have my idol in case anything super funky happens at Tribal. Assuming Corey doesn't, like, nullify it, but there's no reason for any of that shit to be happening. He wouldn't have too convoluted for that. What was I saying? Yeah, Corey and Lana, final 3. I think I stand a decent shot against them both at the end. If I come in 2nd or 3rd there, I feel like, I mean, I did everything I could. Like, I don't think cutting them any sooner works for me. I need them both. They're the ones on my side. Honestly, I think I trust Logan too, but Logan's gonna have to get cut at that point. But Logan, Lana, and me are about to make this, like, final 3 group because that's what Logan wants because he doesn't trust Corey. But I have absolutely no reason to doubt Corey. Corey's got my back more than he needed to. If I have to explain my idol when I play it next round, because I will play it next round for myself if I'm not safe, I'm really hoping that Maddie plays his Bonnie and Clyde immunity and Corey nullifies it, so I don't have to worry about the nullifier messing me up at all next round. Because like I had thoughts about potentially stealing that if I needed to, so I could safely play my own idol. But I trust Corey, and if I have to tell them about my idol, I will do so next round because there's nothing they can do about it then. But like assuming Corey plays that nullifier. Yeah. So we now have a group chat for Alana, Logan, me, and Corey. Colin's still messaging me about, I don't even know, being nervous about tonight. I don't read I'll just see the preview. I'm glad the game didn't end up being as, like, super predictable as I thought it was going to be in the beginning, but, like, the same people are still getting to the end. Yeah, bless Alex for leaving me his powers as he left. I feel I'm not the type to get, like, overconfident. Like, I don't think so. I'm not, like, always going to be like, oh, I got this every time. But, like, I feel like it is reasonable for me to expect that I've got a good shot at getting to the end and winning when I get there. I've been on the right side of everything. I've known what's been happening this whole game, with the exception of Jasmine. I'm, like, nervous, but I'm more excited than I'm nervous. I'll always be nervous, but not as paranoid as, like, everybody else. Because that kind of paranoia just fucks you up worse. Like, you need to have a reasonable read. Because, like, Maddie's paranoia about us doing other things manifested said other things happening. They weren't happening until you kept talking about it, Maddie. And then, yeah. Okay. I'm ready for questions.
Sorry, my internet cut out.
No, you're good.
Are you ready for questions?
Yep.
So, obviously you had the graft power and you stole the 50-50 successfully. You kind of went over this. What was like, well, let me rephrase that. Do you think 3 rounds ago or 4 rounds ago, I don't know, like, just, do you think previously you would have done the same thing at this point now, now that you did it?
What do you mean?
So, like, let's say when I announced jury and all that stuff, do you think Alex wasn't gone then? Hold on. After Alex went home and he gave you that power, that's what I was trying to say. My brain's still on like pool mode. So when Alex went home and he gave you the graph power, do you think that you were going to use it against Maddie at that point, or was it more of just like the game is evolving?
I didn't expect to use it against Maddie necessarily at that point, but every single power has been found by members of my core alliance, with the exception of Oakley getting that one earlier in the game, which if he was honest about, like, I have every reason to believe he was honest about it being like knowing the challenge ahead of time and used it beforehand and like not something I needed anyway. It was nice to be the one that Alex gave that power to, as opposed to anybody else in my alliance. I thought once I found my idol like 2 days ago, like yesterday, I was like, okay, I might have to like steal this nullifier in case I really need to play this. I wasn't necessarily expecting to steal from my alliance because ideally we would have all made Final Four together and the powers would have been gone by then. Oh, one more thing about that power though that I love. Ooh, let me pull this up. I mean, last we checked nobody had rat, but how is this not the same as getting rat? Because I've got the list of every power, and like if I didn't know about anything else, I know about it now, and this includes the getaway cars and how many. Which, if anybody else had that power, because I got this list after I found that last idol, and I know that there's Bonnie and Clyde, the 2 half idols that Alex and Maddie both got, and then Maddie's got the full one now. The Ford Model A getaway car that Corey played in round 4, and I've got the Falcon Knight Roadster getaway car that I won't need this round, and I will be using next round for myself or my allies as necessary. Love that I have this full list. I know like exactly what's out there, how many, and what they all do, so like nobody's lying about anything. Confirmed that everything is exactly what I thought it was. Yeah, love that.
So, obviously with the graft power, you, like you said, got to see the list of powers, and you keep talking about the nullifier. So you mentioned that if Corey had it and Maddie tried to play an idol tonight, if Corey had it, he would use it, or stuff like that. So if Corey does have it and he doesn't use it tonight, do you think that since next round you said that you were just going to use your idol, do you think if he had it, he was going to use it against you to nullify your idol?
Only if that meant he was going home. I mean, it depends on who gets immunity. We're assuming that this like double immunity thing, like give someone else immunity twist, goes to a final 5 like it has in the past. I only think Corey nullifies that if like, let's say Logan and Colin are both safe. It's between us 3. And he thinks like the votes are between me and him. And then I play that. Yeah, he nullifies it. But I don't think ideally that situation, one of the three of us wins. And I use that on whichever the other third person who doesn't get it. I mean, in order to maintain their trust, I would probably tell them about it ahead of time. And Corey's given me his nullifier before. He gave it to me that round when Alex went home. I had it. He's trusted me completely since then. I think if it came down to the two of us, I don't know. I don't think it would. It's possible he uses it against me. Very, very unlikely.
All right. And then last question that I think I have. I'm pretty sure you touched up on it earlier. But if you had to choose anyone to sit next to in the end out of the people that are left, who is it and why?
Number one, I don't think it matters. I think I have a good shot against anybody. Oh, poor Nicole. Probably. I think I would I think the best shot at winning would be against Logan, but I think the best for me personally to take to the end would be Corey. Because like to cut Corey after he's been so loyal might cost me his vote at the end, even if he comes in third. Whereas I think Lana's more of a player in the sense that like if she went home third, she would respect that. She wouldn't love it. She'd be mad about it, but I think she'd respect that more. Like if I win at the final 3 challenge and I have to pick who I'm taking with me to the end, like I'm gonna take Corey.
All right. And then do you have anything that you would like to add before I stop the recording?
Shit be crazy, but this is so fun. And I don't want to get like overconfident or anything, but like I feel really good about my place in the game. About the like relationships I made, the strategic game that I'm playing. Yeah, I feel good. I'm a little like nervous for live night because live nights are always like a lot, but if we're coming into it with this group of 4 and then 2 groups of 3 with me and Lana, like feel pretty good. And then 3 groups are Lana and I have a group of 3 with every other person. So I think it's crazy that we're both in that good of a spot, but I think we really are. And I think the leg up I have on that is that I have an idol. But I think we're both in a really good spot, and I do want to keep working with her and Corey all the way till the end. And I wouldn't even mind if it was a final 3 and all of us could be there. I think that's good, though I do worry that some votes might get like split between me and Lana for like the social game thing, but like I don't know. I think we all have a good shot. I'm not really sure what the jury's thinking about all that and how they view it, but it depends because most of the people on the jury didn't even know what was going on. Sorry. Yeah, nervous for live night, but we're assuming this like first challenge is going to be like we need a book and like 5 ping pong balls, so like the survivor challenges where you like balance it. I'm pretty good with balance. In general, I don't know about this one. I hope I can do well. I'm not like out of it. So if that's what I think it is, I'll probably practice. But I can't wait for like tonight to be over, have like a nice day off, and chill because I feel like whatever happens live night's gonna happen. I don't know. Like I feel decent with everybody else. I'm having a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. Even if I end up like going home at a crazy time and don't know what the fuck is actually going on, I've had a lot of fun. This is so great. But I'm not going home. I'm gonna win. That's all.
Alrighty, thank you so much. I will go ahead and stop the recording.